Casters, welcome to another Friday night live stream with the Georgia Shooters Connection. We got our special guest, CDC Outdoors. We'll get to him and introduce him in just a minute. But as always, we start with my good brother, Mr. Chico Wise.
Yes, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight on a nice weathery October Friday night. So thanks for joining us. I'm always excited about being here. Get to wind down, get to cut up a little bit, ask some questions, even me with my rookiness. So thanks for being here, and we appreciate all you guys and girls out there in the side chat. Hey, brother, what are you doing there, Kyle?
I was just typing a little. Good afternoon or good evening, whatever the case may be, depending on where you're at in this wonderful spinning planet that we live on. Glad to have everybody here. I don't know how many people are here right now. Mine says 20, but who knows? Glad y'all could all be here. I'm going to be a little in and out, but I'll always be right here. I'm in the process of washing and drying some 270 brass so I can be like Kenny and multitask doing one of these things.
Cool. Well, we are pleased to present to y'all tonight our special guest, Mr. CDC Outdoors. As y'all can see, we're happy to have him. He's one of our new new channel on YouTube. We're trying to get the new folks in to get some exposure. So when you get a chance, CDC, or maybe Chico can do it for you if you put a link to his channel. He's doing some good stuff with 3030, and I've dropped the ball on this one. I've got to start a 3030 playlist and move all of our 3030 videos to that playlist, and then once I get it started, y'all can all copy it or whatever and take it to your channel as well. But he's done. He was doing the 3030 before we really kicked off the series, so we're glad to have him. And let me start with this question. How would you prefer to be addressed, sir?
Chris is fine. CDC works as well.
Cool. So second question is, did you get that Winchester put back together?
It is back together. Unfortunately, the issue I was having where the next round in the tube mag, the bullet still falls out. It still comes out in the bottom of the chamber. So, but if I single feed it or just load one in the chamber and one in the tube, like if I was to go hunting, that's how I would have it. So I haven't figured out why the bullets fall out from the bottom of the chamber.
Well, we'll just have to work on that. We can figure it out. The one I would ask about that would be the Pastor, Georgia Bore 44.
Wait a minute. Yeah. What do you have going on?
It's a Winchester 3030. And if I load the ammo inside the tube mag, when I go to chamber, cycle the action, one bullet will chamber, and the next one that's in the tube mag will fall out into the bottom of the receiver.
So you're using cast bullets?
No, using either fact. It doesn't matter which bullets I use. Any of them, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know how to explain it. I have a video on my channel if you get the time to check it out. But
I certainly will. And go ahead and say something in the side chat if you can. That way everybody can go check out your channel. Are you saying the floor comes up and then the bullet gets stuck up underneath it, or it falls out on the ground?
Hold on. Here's the 3030, right? See, when I go chamber rounds, because there's a follower right up in here, and the next round in the magazine comes up down here. It falls right out of the tube and comes in here. So when I go to close the bolt, it locks it right up. I can't close it because there's a round down here in the bottom.
Now that's a top eject Winchester?
It's an angle eject. It's
Okay.
the angle.
Jamie, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a detent spring and pin in there to catch the next round to keep it from doing that?
There's got to be. That's the only thing that can. Something's
I
got
was-
to stop that next round.
I was thinking it was this
Hey,
trap door. Sorry, I was thinking
No,
it was
no
this
problem.
trap
Sorry.
door that keeps the bullets in. And when I took it all apart, I made sure. I mean, everything was in place and everything's there where it's supposed to be. But I don't know.
We got Lever Guns 50 in the side chat. He said, sounds like the carrier is not functioning properly. And Uncle Jim said, change your follower. So
The follower.
Yeah, more than likely it's gonna be one of those. Yeah,
Right. Yes, I can't see the.
that'll make a
the
good
side
video.
panel.
Though. It would definitely make a good video.
Yeah, it's on my channel, so.
I thought on them. Can you hold your rifle up one more time so I can see the side of it? I thought there was a set screw in the side towards the front, in front of the follower. Isn't that what that set screw is right there?
There's a set screw here, but that just goes for the follower. There's
Okay. I thought one had a detent and a spring, a little bitty nothing spring up under it that was to stop the next round. And the follower, when it came up to pick it up, when you closed the lever, it depressed that spring and allowed that round to come out. And then when you opened it, the spring would push the little button back out and stop the next round. I thought that's the way it worked.
Right. Yeah, there is. It's not really a spring on the inside, and it guides the follower. So when the follower comes up, it guides it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's supposed to have that round that goes right up into the chamber. But I was thinking it was just the trap door, but that seems all good. I don't know.
No, there's something that should be there and functioning that is not.
True.
But I'm not extremely familiar with those older Winchester lever guns. I'm just not.
Right. Yeah, it's not. It's I say that's probably an '80s model. You
Right.
know, it's not that old. You know, but
Well, neither am I, but I call myself old too.
yeah, I'll agree with that. But it happened a couple years ago when I was out hunting, and I went to get out of the truck, load the ammo in, and then it jammed up on me, and I'm like, what in the heck? So here I am out in the woods trying to figure out how to fix it because it was opening day of deer season, and I wanted to go hunting.
Yeah, there's something going on. I'm sure somebody in the side chat knows exactly what's going on. I think Uncle Jim and lever guns are onto something there. There's something going on.
Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I can't see the side chat. So.
Uh-oh, Jamie, did you see that?
No.
Old soldiers looking to be around this area Christmas through New Year's Day. We might have to get up and go eat a waffle.
Well, chili dog.
Or
Hey, Michael Signs. Here we go.
okay, there's a spur that sticks up on the bottom of the lever linkage that keeps the next round from entering the receiver, right where the linkage meets the receiver underneath the tube magazine. See, I told you somebody would know something.
Lever gun should know it. There's a spur that sticks up at the bottom of the lever linkage.
Yes, sir, old soldier. A varsity chili dog sounds great. I actually like Chico's idea better than mine. But yeah, I told you somebody would know something. Like I say, I've never owned one of those old Winchesters. I've always been a Marlin guy. I thought that's the way the Winchesters worked. I might have been mistaken because apparently it's up from the bottom. So,
Right.
which through years of use and everything, the set screw, spring, and everything else might have just fallen out.
That is true.
Is there a hole in the bottom that looks like something should be in it?
No.
Okay.
Everything that's supposed to be there is there.
Okay, cool. There's a little small something going on. We just got to
Yeah.
figure it out. But I'm sure between everybody on the Reloaders Network, and YouTube videos and everything like that, we can figure it out.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, keep that thing handy.
I haven't brought it to a gunsmith yet either. So,
Actually, I would go to the Reloaders Network and go to the gunsmithing tab. I think it's still there. I don't know if Bacon took it down or not.
He's in the side chat. He'd be able to answer that.
Oh, okay. Hey, Bacon. How you doing, buddy? But go to the reloadersnetwork.com and go even the shooting tab and put in your problem. You'll have 14 answers before you have a lunch break. It's amazing.
It's something we need to talk about tonight, guys.
Oh, great. Here it comes.
So if you're a new caster, you're in need of some lead, let me or Chico Wise know, and we will get in touch with Mr. Fuzz T4. Hey.
Fuzz, that's awesome, brother.
And so, yeah, we can get that done.
I'm a new caster.
I'm a new caster too, Fuzz.
That's awesome. 20 pounds. Did I read that right?
What he said looked like he found 100 pounds of lead. He was going through his tool shed today, and it looks like he found 100 pounds of lead that I don't know. He's going to bribe Scotsman and Daniel to come over there and move for him. I don't know what's going on.
That's awesome.
Better
Man.
not be trying to bribe the.
Yeah, go ahead, Jamie. I'm sorry.
The Scotsman will take it home with him.
That's very thoughtful of you, Fuzz. I'm sure everybody that is wanting to get into casting will really appreciate 20 pounds of, and I'm sure knowing you, it's ingots that were done back in 1950 or something like that when you were still casting and hand loading, and it's probably really good lead. Doesn't have all the crap in it like today's does. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Now, can I ask a question? How many bullets can you load with 20 pounds of lead?
Depends on what you're doing. What caliber are you talking about?
Depends on which bullet you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, 20 pounds of lead, will that last a long time?
Depends on what you're doing. At 500 Smith & Wesson, not that long.
Yeah, so it depends on what weight grain bullet you're casting.
Right, like 9mm, 115 grains. I mean,
that's what I was just looking for. I'm trying to find my phone so I can do some math. Right there, it is.
Let me ask you the question this way, Chris. There is 7,000 grains of lead in 1 pound.
I'm on it, Jamie. I'm on it.
7,000 grains.
7,000 grains to a pound.
Yeah.
So from there you can do the math.
Right. So if you got one.
All right,
Yeah.
you can get about 1,200 bullets for 9mm, 115 grains out of 20 pounds of lead. That's a good casting session right there.
Yeah, you get 124 grain bullet, about 56 bullets per pound. That's 124 grains. So yeah, and just to be conservative, I'd probably say 50 bullets because you're gonna have some slag and not slag. I'm sorry, some What is it? I just drew a blank.
Bruce.
Who now? Dross. You're gonna have a lot of dross and stuff like that, impurities. So yeah.
Old soldier, we're not talking about Ohm's law here. We're talking about lead law. Our silver-throated comrade, JCM 45, said that we just signed Michael Signs up. He's got everything he needs to cast except lead, because apparently it's pretty hard to come by. So he wanted me to tell you and Jamie, or you and Chico, or whoever's listening, that he's nominating Michael Signs for Fuzzy's giveaway. So I totally support that.
Fuzz said his ingots was made in 1776.
Our math professor at work.
Hey, Miss Kitty.
Hey, Miss Kitty.
Good Lord.
Yep.
Yeah, but what's the plutonic number on the periodic table of the random isotope that would be excreted at 696 degrees from said lead? Ooh. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nobody found that funny? Really? Nobody? Okay.
So
I tried.
CDC.
Yeah.
So just from your comment, it sounds like you're not a caster at the moment.
I am not. No.
Okay.
I was offered a pot and some other equipment not long ago for it was like $100, $150, and I didn't buy it, but I thought about it. I would probably go all in like I did when I started reloading and just want to buy everything all at once and start casting all my loads. I get OCD like that.
Yeah, it'll
See
do you
what
like
you started, Kyle.
I mean, that's what I was trying to do. We have to get people's minds thinking.
Do tell, Miss Kitty. We inquiring minds want to know.
Speak of Daniel and up he pops. Did you see that?
Hey, Daniel. Jesse B's out there, Fuzzy Fork. I'm showing 46. Is it too early to run down the side chat, Mr. Chico?
Never too early for that. I was just looking, going to do a refresh on my screen, but I'm going to start from the very last one that just popped in, which is Jeremy Gunslinger. Actually, Daniel God is my judge. Jerry 1911, Jeremy Gunslinger, Vanessa Kitty, James Pollard, John Phaser, Red Raider Reloading, Sean Tenery, Jesse B Outdoors, Fuzz T Fork 8, Andy 79 Z28. We got the Texas Outlaw Michael Signs, Thoughts of an Old Soldier, Ghost Rider. Hey, bro, didn't see you sneak in. We got Broke Loader, Tread, JCM 45. Got a lot of y'all. Jane Uncle Jim. Let's see. Big Al, Thorzax. Hey, brother, didn't see you sneak in either. Pony _ 47. Lever Guns 50. Floyd Hicks. Loads of Bacon was here and still is here, I'm sure. 6-shooter Texan. Let's see. Edward Petty. Tacos and French fries. Ernest Wow. JH586 on the channel. On the panel. Jolette Slinger. Let's see. Gun Loving Grandpa. How you doing? Kingpin. Rollis is here. Chris 338. As always. Mad Max Gus Jeff is here as always. And that is it from the last time. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Whenever we're running down the side chat, if more people comment than the others, sometimes their names appear. So it's like I'm just scrolling trying to find different names, and that's how you get kind of called out, even if you say hello or hey or hi or bye, as Mig always does.
I saw John Phaser pop in. I saw on YouTube or Instagram today where he had a very interesting drive into work. It was snowing like crazy. And I'm sitting there thinking, why are you making videos instead of focusing on getting to work?
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
Okay, Rollis, thanks for joining us, brother. Get some rest if you can.
I'm still trying to figure out, Rollis, why you're in such a hurry to get out of North Georgia.
It's almost the pretty time where you can stand to be here.
Right. Almost. Not
Hey.
quite.
It's coming, guys. It's coming. This weekend's supposed to be nice. I was really upset when my shop foreman asked me to come into work tomorrow. I was like, but I was planning on casting bullets because it's going to be like 55 degrees. And of course, I love her to death, so I'm going to go into work tomorrow. So.
I had a mishap today. I had the day off and was going to cast up some bullets to send to, well, I need some bullets. But I was going to send some to Jesse B. Outdoors and Jerry 1911. Did we have a MiG sighting? Apparently we did.
We did.
Hi, Mig. Bye, Mig.
But I had my 6 cavity, 124 grain Lee Tumbleweed bullet out, my mold out. I filled it up 3 times and lead quit pouring out the pot. So I took my dipper and poured it, got it all the lead out, and put it in molds, ingot molds, and took everything apart and cleaned it all out real good. And there you go, Big Al. 52 watching, guys. Thanks everybody for coming. Anyway, as I was putting the stuff together, I got my torch out and was melting the lead. And what I should have done was Willie's trick. When his stops flowing, he just lights his torch up and heats up that nozzle down at the bottom until it starts pouring again, which is what I should have done. But man, I burnt the ever-loving out of that finger right there. Y'all can see where it just.
Oh yeah, I see the blister. Oh Lord.
And my thumb. So
That's a trigger finger, ain't it?
that is my trigger finger, and I'm gonna be needing it next weekend.
That's a no bad no.
Yeah.
Jamie, you of all people, as much as you have lectured me, patience is a virtue. Take your time. It'll be fine.
Well, I thought I was taking my time, and that bracket, there's a bracket there that's got the handle on it that you slide up and down. Well, it was all gunked up on one end, and I was heating it up and brushing it down with a wire brush, and I dropped it. And I had a glove on one hand, and I didn't have one on this hand because I was holding the thing and the torch and the brush and all. So I bent down and picked it up with the meat hand and just didn't like Minnie Pearl's brother. It didn't take me long to look at that horseshoe. I guarantee it. So, hey, Georgia boy, we got a question about what stops the bullet out of the magazine on a Winchester 94, right, Chris?
Yep. Georgia boy, he did comment on the video I made.
Safety third. Yeah.
Yeah, if you put safety first, you put productivity 12th. Oh, that's
Quality second.
all right. While everybody's been having their fun, doesn't take long. That's about how long it takes to set up all the dies. I've got my 270 dies ready to go. I'm fixing to go out on the back porch and start rinsing my 270 brass. I'll still be here. I'll just be on the camera mode off.
Gotcha, brother. We'll hold it down. Jamie, I've had that problem before, and I had that problem on my latest video, and it's not on camera. And I probably should do a video on what I do, and I can just tell you what I do. So I use the beeswax to flux. I use the sawdust too, and it don't have to be beeswax, but that's what I bought a block of beeswax. I think I showed you that. You know that screw to adjust your flow?
Yeah.
Every so often,
Chico, do not use beeswax to flux. It's way too expensive. Use a scrap tea candle or
Deal,
something.
brother, deal. Let me show you.
Huh?
No, I got it on a deal.
Well, yeah, but it's still way too expensive, and it has a bunch more uses. Use a junk ass candle. Take one
Yeah.
that won't burn no more.
That's the thing.
Out of the
I
inside.
do that too with the tea light candles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't use beeswax.
but what I'll do-
It's too hard to come by.
I'll take that wax and put it right on that adjusting screw, and it'll melt down and it'll go out. It kind of keeps it lubricated, sort of, while the pot's hot.
Yeah, it's a great lubricant.
But I always have a paper clip too, Jamie. That this happened to me. After my pot got low, I threw a whole bunch of the screws back in, and it locked up. Because it was cold. The temperature was different, and I probably waited 5-10 minutes. And as soon as it started flowing again, I stick my my paper clip, paper clip up in the spout, and then I take the handle up and down on it,
Yeah.
and it flows good. I think another trick I learned, and I think I got this somewhere on Lee's site. Everybody has the problem with the 420 pots that they leak over time, right? Or throughout a casting session. When mine starts leaking, and I've seen it somewhere, maybe on the forum or through Lee or something, I'll take my little screwdriver, whatever. I'll turn it one full turn, go up on my the pour. I'll hit it 2 times, and I'll turn it right back, and then that fixes it. It flushes it out for some reason. Stops the dripping.
Well, I keep a little wire that's a little bit smaller than a paper clip. Maybe that's what I need is a paper clip.
Yeah, that's
Because I got it flowing again, but then it just plugged right back up. But I like Willie Bullet Man's trick. Just hit that nozzle with a torch for a few seconds.
that'll work too. Can y'all see that?
Get out of town. Hold on a minute.
$4.29.
Woohoo!
Where'd you get that?
Hobby Lobby, but I only seen one, so I don't know. I don't know if somebody made a mistake, but I picked it up and I was like $4.29, and I went back to go get another one, and it was a different price. So I was like, okay, I'll get this one. And I've been using it for a long time. Look, I've only got this much out of it, It doesn't take much, but and it's thick too. This stuff is hard to cut. But like I said, I use the tea light candles. You can get them from the dollar store. Ends of candles. Excuse me.
Yeah, beeswax is extremely tough. It
You
makes
can get
one great.
Sawdust free at your big box Home Depots and Lowe's. They'll give it to you free. Sawdust.
Oh yeah. That's what's cool about having my woman counterpart. She works at Home Depot. I got all the sawdust I can ever ask for.
Yeah.
I got 5 Kroger bags over here, and she's like, "Just let me know when you need more." I'm like, "No, that's plenty forever." Hey, Willie, what's going on, buddy?
Tell you what else I use the sawdust for. Y'all gonna be a mechanic. If you got any oil drips in your driveway, sawdust.
Oh, it's like oil dry, man. And then when you need to start a fire, just scoop it up and save it in a Ziploc bag and put it in your backpack.
Yep. Yep. Hey, Willie, Warsaw, Jag, Big Papa. We got a lot of people out there. Hey, if I can answer a question, Jamie, and be so bold. Red Raider Reloading. I did get to my mailbox today. And I didn't get a chance to do a video, but if you want me to do a live unboxing, I can. Just reply in the comments, and I'll definitely do it on here. I'm still gonna do a video though.
Yeah, Willie, we were talking about you earlier. It was all good though.
Yeah,
How you feeling, bud?
it was all good. I promise, Willie.
Uncle Jim says cat litter works better for oil So
Yeah, but cat litter costs money.
There you go.
it does. Chico, Warsaw got a question for you right here.
Yes, sir, I do. I love that AK. I like the AK round, the 7.62 by 39. When we were at Dead Zero, I let I know 243 shot it. I let everybody shoot it who wanted to shoot it. I know Jamie shot it. Yeah, I love that AK round, Warsaw.
Chico, do
But
you
yes,
reload?
I still do have my PSA.
Do you reload for the 7.62 by 39?
Not yet.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to say the drawback, but the disappointing thing, in my opinion, about 7.62 by 39 is the brass is not. It's more expensive than you say your 308 or anything else like that. It's not readily available. If it is, it's high price. I get all my friends. Well, I don't. For me, I got steel case ammo for that thing, but I can't use it in my indoor gun ranges because of being steel case, steel cord, and stuff like that. But the brass is not hard to find. It's pricey in my opinion.
It is. When I first started reloading for 7.62 by 39, I found that it was pretty pricey to buy. I bought 250 rounds. I can't remember how much it was, but I mean, in some of it I had to throw away because it was so dented from being shot at the through an AK. It wasn't safe to reload. And I reload
I've always liked it. Just Reloader 7.62. He's a big AK guy or 7.62 guy, and he was telling me like years ago when he got into reload, and I think he said like 30-40 years ago he got like 1,000 cases for like little or nothing, like chump change. And I was like, yeah, it ain't like that no more. So
No,
right.
Right.
That's the issue that seems to be prevalent, Jesse, is finding the brass.
I found brass on Etsy, 7.62 by 39.
Really?
It was all once fired brass, so I mean it was all good to use.
Here's the sound of glory, everybody. Yes.
Pastor, I really want to put that up, but somebody will kill me.
Oh, what'd you do? Hang on, let me mute my mic.
That's an interesting point, David. I don't know if that's so or not, but
you know what? That's I heard that too, and I spoke to a guy that I kind of at the range, the guy who sold me all that vintage reload and stuff, because when he seen me coming there with my Rossi, he had to tell me that he had a Puma Rossi. He paid like $150 for it. I told him he want to sell it. He said no way. But I was asking him about the reason behind the steel case in the ranges. Now, if most ranges don't have a great ventilation system, from what he told me, you got the unburned powder, and he said the same thing. It could spark and possibly cause a boom. I'm sorry, not a pow.
I don't think so. And I'm tell y'all what I think, and y'all might say I'm crazy or whatever. I think it's because most ranges bulk sell the scrap brass, and if there's steel or anything in there, the price goes down because they've got to fish it out.
That's very possible too. Yeah,
that's what I think. The no steel case.
They don't want to go through the extra process of sorting it. Is what it boils.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they make good money when they bring it to the scrap or have somebody pick it up or sell it to somebody. Some of the big companies on online.
Daniel, especially if it's 762 by 39 brass, I get real excited.
Y'all going faster than I can show them.
All right, guys. I did a real quick 30-minute brass tumble. This is all once fired brass that a buddy of mine gave me, and I'm loading him up some 270 rounds for me and him to go hunting with. Everything's going to be full length sized and all that. That way there's nothing. But this is with no pins, just a little bit of soap and some Lemmy Shine. Oh, I didn't deprime them. The inside is actually really clean. I can't catch it right here because I don't have a light in. This was just a real quick. It's a wash and load. I'm waiting on them to dry. I'm fixing to pop them in the oven at 150 degrees for the rest of this live stream, and then I'll load them up. But yeah, you don't have to have the pins. If you got some really scuzzy stuff, the pins actually help. If you've got stuff that's been laying in the mud and the flash holes are clogged up, the pins help. This was all hand, as soon as it came out of the rifle, it went back in the box. It's never even seen dirt. So I'm loading all this up for me and him. And what? She wants to play fetch now. If you'll give it to me. There you go. All right. Have fun in the kitchen. She's back. But anyway, yeah, you don't really need the pins unless it's really scuzzy. If you're just looking for a real quick, wash and load, 15, 30 minutes is fine with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and some Lemmy Shine just to make it shiny. That's all. Come here. God, come here. She's almost on screen. There's her nose. God, keep the damn thing.
Now, what tumbler do you use?
I use the Frankfurt Arsenal wet tumbler, the original big one.
Yeah.
I found it on I'm like Chico. I found it on a Black Friday deal a couple of years ago, and it was so cheap I couldn't pass it up. And I haven't looked back since. I only use my vibratory tumbler to use, let's just say, less than preferred powder coat to get it to coat. I've got a bunch of less than preferred powder coat. Matter of fact, Timothy Robinson calls it robin egg colored because there's Harbor Freight red, there's Eastwood white, there's Harbor Freight white, there's all kinds of colors in there. Whatever doesn't work, I just put in the tumbler, and I'll turn the tumbler on for 20 minutes, and if it coats, I'll bake them. Okay, Squeaky.
Hey, look,
Yeah, I don't have a wet tumbler.
going to Warsaw. He said, he was saying to Jamie, too bad we can't pick the brass up with a magnet. Now, anytime I do brass prep, if I got a lot of it, I got some powerful magnets. I put them in my brass because there is some brass that's magnetic, and it's really not brass. Someone has a video on it. I've seen it. Some brass got mixed in, some steel case, brass colored stuff. So we don't run into that often, but it is some of that. I forget who makes it, but it's some trickery going on. So, but that is correct. We can't pick up the brass with a magnet, but there's some that looks like brass that's magnetic.
Yep, Jesse, that's a great thing about shooting at home, brother. There you go. That's James's idea. And
My
you
problem
see
is, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You see that a lot.
Yep.
In 7.62 by 54R.
I think I've got some grass I pick up.
All right, Jamie. She heard your dogs. See her? She's right here.
Hey, baby, come here.
She took her squeaky toy back there. What? What? What is it? Can I have loves? Can I have loves? Come here. Come here. Come on. Give me love. There you go. Come here. She just takes the string and leaves.
Okay, for all these guys across the country, I think we need to talk about what went on Wednesday afternoon with our lovely Atlanta Braves.
No, we don't.
All I'll say about that is that whole situation took nobody in this panel by surprise, okay?
All right. I've got the text messages to back it up. The Emperor himself texted me and said, who you got, the Braves or the Cardinals? I texted him back. And this was at, hell, I can even give you the exact time. All right. He texted me and he said, who you got, the Braves or the Cardinals? This was Wednesday at 5:03. And I said,
Started.
yeah, I said Cardinals. Actually, I said Cards. And he goes, I don't know, brother. It's too damn close to call. And I said, that's okay, man. I'm used to Atlanta sports teams. And he goes, I'm sorry. And then I called him after the game was over. We had grilled some steaks and stuff like that and had dinner and everything. And I just got on my phone, and because I don't have TV, I Googled the Atlanta Braves score. I just called him, and he picked up on the first ring. And he goes, oh, man, that was bad. Our local AM/FM evening news guy, Eric Erickson, love the guy. He starts he always does his introduction, then they go into traffic and weather like they always do. His introduction was, all right, so in 1982, they took the TP out of the outfield from Chief, whoever it was. I can't remember the exact name. He said, and then last night they took the Tomahawks out of the stands. And what a politically correct mess we created. No, what a politically correct disaster we created. That was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, hell, it was 10-0 in the first inning. There was some bad juju going on right there.
Yeah, it's terrible. Hey, Jamie, can I share a screen? It'll only take 17 seconds. Let's see, how do I do share screen?
Do what, man?
I said, can I share a screen? It'll only take 17 seconds.
Absolutely.
And if you could put it on, make mine big.
Ooh, he made yours big.
Is it showing?
No, sir.
Okay.
We see it.
Let me know when you do it, and I'll hit play. Are you ready? Oh, not yet.
We're waiting on you, bud. You're
Sorry.
You stole the screen.
You got to share the screen, Jamie.
Oh, it goes to Jamie, and he's got to share.
I think I just. Oh, sorry, my bad. No, it's my. Yes. I got a tab. You should be seeing someone else's video. Oh, let me try again. Here.
I see Michael Sign saying, "Grape."
No, I won't say that. I promise.
Pastor says, "Get Carter to fix it."
There we go.
Yeah, I've seen that video before.
If Warsaw's still out there. Yeah, so we got to kind of watch out for that stuff.
Well, you can actually still reload that, but you got to know what you're dealing with when you try to reload it. I don't recommend doing it on a progressive press.
Thanks, Jamie.
Hey, you're welcome, brother. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. I seen that, and I ran across some of those cases, the same brand. That brand just so happened to be Extreme, but the ones I ran across that was Extreme wasn't steel plated brass or whatnot. So
Yeah, you run into that a little bit. You can actually reload it, but I don't recommend doing it on a Dillon because you're going to pull the handle and go, uh-oh, and then you just messed up 4 rounds, so. I'm starting to look like Grizzly Adams. Everybody's telling me that. I even keep it trimmed.
So CDC, are you reloading 30-30 right now?
Right now, these are 223s.
223. Cool.
Yeah, I bought a couple of jugs of Shooter's World tactical powder. Just to bulk load 223.
That's pretty good powder.
It is. I haven't put the video up yet, but I went out yesterday and did a test with different charge weights and just 55 grain full metal jacket bullets, and I settled on 24.1 grains of powder, and in the 55s, and it was a pretty good group. So, and it was like 2,800, almost 2,850 around with a 16-inch barrel. So.
Very cool.
I just wish I could get a 55 grain Lee mold to shoot good. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe they need to make it a more of a point instead of the flat nose. I don't know. I guess they're thinking people are shooting 223s out of lever guns. I don't know what's going on, but I can't get that bullet. I've tried 15 different powders. I can't get that bullet to shoot for nothing.
Well, maybe it's your gun.
I've tried it through 7 guns.
Definitely not the gun.
I'm talking about the cast lead bullet. It seems to be a universal decision that it just doesn't shoot that good. I mean, at 50 yards, yeah, that it'd probably work for shooting at a cardboard box, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Now, CDC, where did you get that Shooter's World powder from?
Mid-South.
Okay, you're from Mid-South.
Mid-South had it on sale. They had a 50% off hazmat shipping. So I bought 2 pounds of it.
I didn't know if one of your local stores or suppliers carried it.
I wish.
We do get that question a lot. I think for anybody, next time you're at a gun show, look, because it may be there. That's where I got mine.
Yeah.
They go all
Couple
over.
of mine. And then Jamie brought me a pound down because he went up north to Georgia reloading. Warsaw Patriot says it's not the gun, it's the reloader. Okay, well, there's a bunch of reloaders that don't know how to load that bullet.
Somebody was on last week. It seemed like it was 7.62. Saying that he was pushing it at 3,100 feet per second with no leading. And I asked him what kind of accuracy was he getting, but it was right at the end, and he must have cut off but before he saw it. But or maybe it was Tuesday night on the Reloading podcast. For those of y'all that don't know about that, on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, there's a group called the the Reloaders podcast that has a show much like ours, but they have more folks. And we met. Actually, Chico had met a lady, and we invited her and sent her a link. But maybe she didn't get it, or maybe she decided she didn't want to have nothing to do with us, and that's cool too. Because yeah, we have another star showing up here this evening. What's her name, Chico?
Her name on YouTube is Sharinda Birds, and if you follow her, I found her on Instagram. If y'all remember when I did the purple powder coated bullets, so she contacted me. She was like, you know we don't sell anything, right? Everyone knows that. But she was like, how much do you sell them for? And I was like, I'll send you some. I won't sell them to you. And I found out she was a reloader. And but I when I found her, I thought she was gonna be like a single stage press. She run a dealer. So I was like, I gotta follow her, gotta send her some bullets. And she does competition shooting, but she's appeared on the Reloading podcast a couple times. Nice lady. But yeah, so you may be expecting her on the Georgia Shooting Connection at least one time. She will show up one day, I'm sure of it.
I can tell you this, that is quite possibly the funniest, just happened to be the right timing that Willie's ever showed up in my life.
And what was that?
Because Jamie said, we have another special guest. What's her name, Chico?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I was like, I'm thinking, I know I still got some saggy titties, but I'm not a woman.
Hey, Willie, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, thank you. A lot of pain today for some reason. I don't know why. We lost a panel member.
Oh,
But
there
he is.
There he is.
What happened to you, Chris?
My phone was dying, and then the phone holder was going all crazy. I don't know what was going on exactly.
Oh, there's nothing
Trying to
like a
fix it.
phone holder ejecting your phone in the middle of a live stream. That's wonderful.
Oh,
Wow,
StreamYard will kill your phone.
What are you doing?
So how you feeling, Willie?
It was like 8.
Come on.
Go ahead, sir. 8 what?
I'm good.
Oh, you sure? Okay. I don't know. A lot of pain today for some reason. Started last night, and I don't know why. Just a lot of pain in the stump today. So, been dealing with that. Besides phantom pains, of course, you can't do anything about that. But actually, physical pain from the stump. So, oh well. If
Willie,
it gets,
I was thinking about you this morning at 5 o'clock, and I was like, I need to call him just because I'm thinking about him. And I was like, no, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there, or 2 o'clock. And something told me I could have called him anyway.
you wouldn't have got me. You would have got my normal answer machine on my phone. If it gets really bad, I'll use MCKs and I'll open it up and find out what's going on. Not. Hell no. Go through that crap again. But I don't know. It just hurts real bad for some reason.
Yeah, I got up this morning thinking about you, and I used my better judgment and said, no, don't call him. Although sometimes you are awake.
There are times I am awake. There are times. But I'm just a lot of pain. I don't know why. Hurts real bad on the right side. So, but thank you for asking. And thank you for letting me on, Jamie.
Hey, man, thanks for joining us.
I'm sure my missus is mad, but oh well. She'll get over it.
We always like to watch you piss off the missus.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at it. I'm real good at it. Trust me.
I see KFW out there, so I'm going to take this opportunity to show y'all that I got a box today.
Uh-oh.
Boy, it's been a giving season. I've been seeing a lot of people getting boxes lately.
And I got a
Look at you go.
You want to go first, Chico?
Gentlemen first. That's you.
Okay. I was waiting.
I know we think so much alike, brother.
Everybody on this panel thinks alike. That's what's so awesome about it.
And I think most of the folks in the side chat think the same way we do. All right, guys. You dudes doing these unboxing things, don't be showing us how dull your knives are. Sharpen your knife if you want to open the box on camera, or cut it open and then restart or whatever.
Some of those boxes are hard to open. That's why I like Uncle Jim's thing. If it gets dull, it just snaps the little tip off and it has a new blade.
And then it's sticky stuff right there. That stuff right there.
Yes, sir. That is very sticky.
How come you can't buy tape like that?
It's funny, they can put that on a free box they'll give to somebody, but you can't buy tape or you can't send that box without using a half a roll of tape to make sure it doesn't look like somebody played soccer with it before you got it.
Yeah, well, the glued section's not going to open up. Just the cardboard's going to rip. So that's why you got to tape the damn thing up 9 times.
I swear they play hockey with this shit before they deliver it. I always like it when the lady at the post office says, "What the hell's in this, bricks?" Yes.
Oh, look at the one Uncle Jim just got. The bottom end was all broken up. He just had it just tear on it and opened right up.
Yeah, he breathed on it and it was open.
I got a note, and it is from KFW. Thank you, brother. That's awful nice. Awful nice of you. So, here, let me finish unboxing this stuff, and y'all can. Y'all know I'm a coffee freak. Look at that. I got a bag of coffee. Coal Miners Blend. It says a full-body dark roast espresso blend, rich and stout. Coal Miners Brew will keep you moving for a 10-hour shift. Whoa.
It sounds like some heart palpitation coffee.
Do
Yeah.
what?
Sounds like some heart palpitation coffee. It sounds like your heart's going to be beating real hard.
Sounds like some stuff my doctor says I can't have.
Now, I don't mean to interrupt you, Jamie, but tread, the easiest way I know if my barrel has lead is I look down it with a flashlight. You can see the smears.
You can use a borescope or endoscope or anything like that.
Which I don't have, so I just use a flashlight. And just
Right,
look down
yeah, a flashlight will work. The number one fully recommended way is to use a lead solvent and soak your bore. You know, run a makeup patch through there and that's soaked with it. Let it sit for 10 minutes. And run a clean patch through it and see if it's blue and purple on the other end.
KFW, that smells good. Slap through the bag, man. I can't wait. Or Chico, should I wait till this weekend and bring that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, however you whatever you see fit.
Chico's like, "What the hell are you talking about, Jamie?"
No, he's talking about the coffee. I mean, no, man. If somebody send me some coffee, I'll be having it in the morning, if not that night.
I like to have 2 very strong cups every morning, and then 2 very strong cups about 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. Now, back to Willie Bullet Man. What did you say you used to look down your barrel?
A flashlight. I have a bore light. I look down my barrel and just a flashlight. Exactly. There you go.
KFW sent me a brand new flashlight, y'all.
Perfecto. KFW is a great man.
Oh crap!
Man.
We lost him again. Here he comes back.
Look at that. I ain't never seen no flashlight like that. I thought this one was a good one because it, like, you click it on and you can slide it. Or I'm going the wrong way. You slide it in and out, make the circle bigger or better.
Ooh, slide it in and out.
It's the season of lights, ain't it?
Or you make it strobe. But this is not what I thought. That was a nice flashlight. Look at this sucker, man. This is a tack slide. I don't want to blind y'all, but let me see if I can do it like this. So you got that big wide. I think you slide it forward. That's the way that. Yeah, there you go.
That's awful bright. You ain't even pointing it at me, and I'm squinting.
Mighty nice.
Look at that. And what is that?
Was that
That's
a
a
bubble
light.
level?
I think that's a light also, ain't it?
It probably is. There
Yeah,
it is.
a lantern.
That's awesome.
Dang,
That is.
W ain't worth all that, brother.
That's killer, man.
Man, this is going straight in my hunting backpack. Let me see.
Right now, I can't get to one he gave me and Jim. I can't get to it. Unfortunately, it's blocked.
It also
Life in a wheelchair.
a red emergency flash. Okay, so I'll continue to play with it. KFW, thank you very much, brother.
Nice light, brother. Nice.
That is.
Absolutely.
You can tell Jamie's a techno nerd because he's reading the directions.
You know us rednecks, when all else fails, we read the directions.
RTFB.
All right, can I
So
do
don't-
mine?
Absolutely. After I
I'm
thank
sorry.
KFW one more time. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm sorry, I didn't know if you were finished. My bad.
No, man, I'm never completely finished. I just pass out. What happened to Chris?
Looks like his phone turned sideways and he went to go get some water.
What's he reloading?
223, what he was saying.
Okay, Mr. Chico, the floor is yours.
Okay, no problem. So look, I got a message from a brother who's almost always in our that's in a lot of our live streams, you know, with Uncle Jim, Jordan Shooting Connection, and he messaged me on Slack, and he wanted to know if is it all right if he sent me something, and I was like, sure, you don't have to. So he sent it. I think I probably could have got it yesterday, but I've been so busy. So this is what I got. That's why I said it must be flashlight season. So I got, this is from kmsquared.com. I'm KMS. And let me show you what this is.
Nice.
That's what I said, man. So that's from Red Raider Reloading and his channel. I'm gonna post a link to it right there. I told him he didn't have to, but he said he wanted, he felt like he should do it, and I said I appreciate it, you know. So
You're gonna love that, brother. You're gonna love that. I've got the UFO on my 550, and oh my lord, it's a whole new world.
brother, I definitely appreciate this.
Yeah,
I've been looking at. I definitely been looking at lights.
Good.
So this will definitely help. I definitely appreciate it, man. I normally have this big. This is a cheap light, but it's a nice light. It's a Walmart, Home Depot, something. I don't know. I got it years ago. It's an LED light, but when I'm reloading up here on the Dylan, that's what this light is for. It goes in the tool head. It goes right in the center, and it'll shine the light down in the case. And I definitely appreciate that. It'll make that case look like, you know, you'll be able to see that powder that's in there. So I definitely appreciate it, man. I'm speechless, brother, but it'll definitely get put to use. I'll definitely do some videos on it. And I'm gonna do some videos showing the before and then after. So
You
that
are going to love that.
so I definitely appreciate it, brother.
I second.
That's really cool.
I have one on my Hornady progressive press here, and they're definitely great light. Plus, if you get there's a function you can dimmer up, and you can change the which light you want on. Or at least this light I have on this press here.
Yeah, man, I've been looking at different lights, and I know on his, if y'all check his channel out, he's only got, I believe he's got a reloading bench, and you guys know that we always like encouraging people that's in our same community to make more videos to help each other, because you never know. I've had people comment on my videos and say, you basically helped me, and I'm just learning, you know, I'm learning from other guys, all these older porch dogs, and you know, but everyone helps everyone, so I definitely appreciate it.
Sorry.
He said, where the Jerry 1911 said, where does the person get a UFO lights? This came from KMS2.com. I'm sure. Let's see. KMS Squared is where they sent it from, and they're located in Frisco, Texas. Yep, KMS2.com.
Bye, Mark.
I got.
But I definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
I got mine from Amazon. They have multiple. It's the same company. They have multiple designs for multiple presses. Mine is like a H figuration that sticks. Hang on, where's my hand? There. It sticks to the bottom of it wraps around the frame on my Dillon 550, and it actually runs down the side of it too. And Dead Horse is right. It's very bright. I've been on a couple of live chats where I've had the easy. They're just easy. I've been on a couple of live chats where I've had the light on, and people are like, "Can you please turn that off? I can't see you."
Yeah, I started to do the same thing.
Make a variety of stuff, so and it's all really good stuff. I'm loving it. I'm actually fixing to use mine here in just a minute when I load these 270 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
want to
most people know when
lights for my single stage.
Oh, go ahead, CDC. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't want to check on your feet.
Just talking about the lights, I want to get one for my single stage press as well. I have one on my ammo plant here.
So you using Hornady presses, CDC?
Yeah. Ammo plant. When I first started reloading, and everybody said, "Oh, you should." When I first started, I used it and then load it. But then when I finally got more equipment, I started using progressive with my handgun loads. But with my rifle loads, it's only single rifle. And then I picked up a single stage. There was somebody had on MeWe for like $50. I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
You're roboting really bad, buddy.
My video is no.
Hey, Ashley at Gunstreamer.
Well, there she is. I was wondering how long it'd take her to show up. Would you quit? Settle down. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, my little baby girl there's some dog barking in the neighborhood, and she has to go save the day. So I apologize for that.
No, today was the first time I had to call my local police department. I had a troll, let's put it that way, a troll walking through the neighborhood, going almost door to door looking to steal packages. So next thing you know, I'm hearing my bush. I have these big bushes out front of my house. I'm hearing the bush rustle like he's trying to look through my damn windows. So I was already on the phone with PD, and he literally comes 4 feet from my door, and he's looking down a barrel. And I'm like, you better step off my property real fast. And right after that, PD had him. You know, there has been a brash of break-ins, I guess, in my surrounding area, which we didn't know about. So they got him, but he didn't steal anything, so they took him out of the area. So,
Man, that's weird.
yeah, it's really weird because I've been telling everyone, oh, it's so safe here now. I feel so great. I don't have to worry about wearing a gun anymore or anything like that. You know, hey, look what I'm wearing. Woo, you know, cocked and locked, ready to go. Some bitch wants to come back. So it was a fun day. But at least PD here, just like that, they showed right up real fast.
Well,
Yeah, hit him with a zinc ingot. Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely, broke loader.
Only weighs 1.2 pounds, but
Yeah. It would have been going fast, or I would have got him with the cane.
you can put a heck of a spin on it.
Give him the cane. That's right. I was shocked. I saw him across the street, and I called my neighbor saying, hey, there's a guy going to your door checking it out, but she didn't answer. And next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, I'm hearing rustling. My dogs are going like yours right now, going ape shit. And I'm thinking, okay, my dogs do that all the time, but I'm by my front door for a little air, and I can hear the bushes like someone's going through them or moving them. So I'm thinking, okay, no problem. Wrong house to do that to, buddy. So that's been my excitement for today.
My pup's got a heck of a set of lungs on her. I've always been one of those people that don't like really barking dogs that just bark at stars or whatever. She's got a set of lungs on her, man. I've been loading ammo and sitting there with a Lee powder scoop, fixing to dump it in there, and she'll bark, and I'll just sling that shit all over the bedroom. Yeah, you can scare me. It's okay.
The funny thing is when the officer came to my door and he saw that I was armed, he goes, well, I really don't feel comfortable with you having that on. I'm like, I feel very comfortable in my house having it on.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm thinking, that's nice. So I'm not going outside. This is my property. I will be armed if I want to be armed, you know. And this just happened to be one of those days that I wanted to wear a gun, you know. So fun, yay. And if my dog was bigger, I'd send Booby at him. I would say, go get him, you know. But he's my soft little angel. He has a mean bark, but, you know, unless you come in the house, he's not going to want to tear you up, you know. Now, if I had like Blue, that big old shepherd, that guy would have had a hard time.
Yeah. She, like I say, she's got a nice set of lungs on her, but she's a lover. Which I think if somebody came in the house in the middle of the night or something like that, or somebody I didn't want in the house came in the house, I think she would take care of business. But generally, she's a really sweet dog. So I'm just thankful that she came into my life.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're chilling on the back porch, and she's one of my real good friends.
Hey, Tin Man. We can
Tin
start.
Man. It's Tin Man's fault.
Yeah, it's his fault, but it'll be fine.
Chico,
It'll be
is that
fine.
everything in the box?
Thanks, Tin Man.
I see that, but that's it. That's good enough as it is.
Oh, that's a hell of a light, brother. You're gonna love that thing.
Introduced me to the Reloaders Network.
So Kyle, I think Echo's going to send us some 270 brass if you need any.
You're roboting real bad, CDC.
Willie, I'm sorry, I was on mute the whole time. Yes, that was all that was in the box. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I thought you knew you were muted.
Sorry. I see Surrender just showed up. How you doing? Yeah, that was it. But thanks, Red Raider.
Yeah, that's cool enough. I was just curious. Yeah, he must be having a hard time with his internet connection.
That's the same thing I was doing. He said it was because I was on an iPhone. I told him cell phones do not like this platform.
Oh no, they drain the battery right down.
It does.
Cell phone.
Not only that, you gotta have a good internet connection.
Yeah, but part of that is look at the picture quality that we have. I mean,
Look at the what now?
the picture quality.
Oh yeah, it's definitely great.
We can see your extremely handsome and robust beard.
Look, it's growing back. Y'all were giving me crap about 2 weeks ago. I saved it all.
I'm giving all of you crap.
Beard saves lives.
No, who should be giving me crap right now is CDC. I wasn't even subbed him, so now I'm subbed to you, brother. Sorry about that. I feel like shit now. I feel like shit. I should have been subbed to you a while ago.
Hey, Cranky.
Cranky, the big winner.
Trev, and everybody in the side chat, I could not get my iPhone. I'm running an iPhone 6 because I'm not going to pay $1,100 for a newer iPhone. I'm running an iPhone 6, and it did not like StreamYard whatsoever. I mean, Jamie has seen me more upset and mad than most people on this planet. And he felt really bad about it. So he remedied the situation because he's an awesome human being.
Ooh, I want to answer Larry Palmer's question.
Let me see.
Yeah, I did laugh. He said I like to pet it. I do. He said, does anybody shoot cast lead in their Glock?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I run it through it. The issue with that people say is about the polygonal rifling. I powder coat. I don't shoot barrel lead or raw lead, but I do powder coat it. I haven't had any problems, and I've shot them in my Glock 30 and my Glock 19. I don't have any problem.
No problems whatsoever. I'm running it through a 21, 19, and there's probably 4,000 rounds of each through each. Never had a problem.
Yeah, my 34, I've done traditionally lubed, powder coated, and I have at least 2,000 rounds through the factory barrel and another 1,500 through the Lone Wolf barrel. Because I got scared with that. You know, they're saying the chamber's so big, don't shoot it out of the factory Glock barrel. So I bought an aftermarket barrel. Now I shouldn't have because I don't see any problems at all. Of course, I shoot a lot of zinc too. I think I got 800 rounds of zinc through my factory barrel. You know.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Both of my Glocks, my 21 and my 19, are police trade-in, so they were wore out when I got them. And
F you, Cranky.
they still shoot great. And I've been shooting lead through them. Matter of fact, I don't even think I've shot a jacketed bullet through my 21, which is a 45. I don't think I've shot a jacketed bullet through it. All my jacketed stuff, I shoot through my 1911s just because I've got a couple of 55 ammo cans or 50 cal ammo cans full of jacketed rounds that I've already preloaded. Don't shoot lead in the Glock. No bad, no. Well, okay. All right, fine. It hasn't been a problem for me.
Yes, good, yes.
Yeah, yes, good, yes. I like that, Willie. I hadn't had a single problem. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I've had great accuracy with lead bullets out of my Glock. No problems at all. So I don't know.
I've shot steel challenges with my Glock 9mm with shooting cast lead through 'em. Of course, they don't like that. They want you to use jacketed bullets, but beat itself apart. Put that back up, Jamie. I'm on the back porch. Couldn't see it. Bob.
I don't own a 40, so I don't know.
My M&P hadn't had a single problem with cast lead. It loves it.
Mr. PC Emperor.
I haven't shot as much cast lead through it as I have the Glocks, just because 9mm and 45 are more caliber or more common calibers.
Way to go, Andy. Zinc away.
And I see Hemi Scrub ask, he said, what caliber for the Glock? My 19, or every 19 is going to be a 9mm, and my Glock 30 is a 45 ACP. So I don't have any problems with it at all.
My 34 is a 9mm, and I run them hot and I run them mild all the way through.
Come on, CZ Nation. Let's hear it.
Oh, no.
And hold up. I'll tell you, too. My CZ P07, I run it through it, too. But the question was about the Glock, so I just had to confirm it. But, yeah, my CZ, like my EDC, I run Acme through it. I run Dirty South bullets through it with Dirty South powder coat on it, and then it still runs.
We were just answering the question. That's why all this Glock talk.
Oh, Tim. Bad. No, Tim.
I'm definitely not on the Glock bandwagon, but I'm not on the CZ bandwagon. I'm on a 1911 bandwagon. You grab
Oh, me
what
too.
you want to grab, shoot what shoots good for you, and keep it chambered and always carry.
I'll tell you right now, the most fun I've been having right now with this Star BM. So much fun with this little 9. So much fun with it.
I've got a little a Sky. I call it Sky, SCYY, little bitty baby 9mm. That thing's a blast to shoot. I love it.
One of my friends in CMA, that's all he carries now. He traded me the Smith & Wesson Shield 40. Actually, I've heard nothing but bad things about the new Remington handguns. I'm assuming you're talking about a subcompact concealed carry weapon. Yeah, she has a Kimber Micro 9. That's what you need to be carrying.
Oh, those things are nice. I almost bought one.
Cranky, I love my SIG 220 also, believe me.
Or one of these Smith & Wesson Shield and 40 Smith & Wesson.
Yep.
Or a CZ75, but you're going to have trouble. Yeah, Uncle Jim, we know she's talking about a 1911. It's a 9mm, and it's very small. That's the reason they call it a Micro 9. And it's Gary has one too, and they are reasonably priced. They are not very bad at all. They're right around that $600 mark. Very well made 1911, but I was talking to Mark MCK the other day, and he made a statement that 1911, the only round a 1911 should be chambered for is a 45 ACP, and I had to agree with that, but that's just
Hang on, time out. 38 Super. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love the 45. But look at the stopping power of a 38 Super also.
Ballistics on it's crazy.
It's out of the world right now.
Good luck finding the gun, and good luck finding the brass.
True.
Yeah. It's
True
very,
brass.
It's very that caliber is very popular in Mexico
Because they can't carry a 9mm. That's
because
why.
they can't carry a NATO pistol in Mexico.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
A buddy of mine's got a 38 Super, a Rock Island. I don't
That's
know why
mine.
it's Long Island, but he's got a Rock Island, and that is a really sweet shooting gun. There's no rise when you shoot it. There's no recoil rise or anything. It's a very balanced, very great cartridge. That's why a lot of Steel Challenge shooters use it. But getting brass for it's like finding hen's teeth. I mean, you just can't find it.
That's why when I was in Arizona and the guy had a big old, like 7 bags, I bought it all.
Yeah. So you shoot a 38 Super, Willie?
Yes, sir. In my Rock Island 1911.
So you got a Rock Island, a little baby rock too, huh?
No, I don't have a baby rock. I got a 5-inch slide, full government issue slide, 38 Super.
I think Worms is I think his is a 4-inch. But that's
I wouldn't mind having like a little Colt Commando style of 4-inch in a 38 Super.
That's a fun little pistol, man. I mean,
It is. A lot more powder in it than a 9mm, pushing that 9mm bullet.
Right. Yeah.
Real hard and fast.
It's a killer cartridge. I know why it's popular, but it's
Yeah, Starline does have 38 Super brass. Thank you for that information. You're so true.
Yeah, have you priced it?
Yeah, it's not as cheap as a 9mm, but don't get me wrong, Jamie. I carried the 45 ACP. That's what I carried as my duty gun, in the service. I would not carry anything, no 9s, nothing like that. I wanted pure 45. I want to see that bullet flying through the air real slow and put the guy 4 feet back, Exactly,
Yeah.
So, yes,
So-
sir.
Chris, what do you carry, brother?
Looks like some bad internet's what he's carrying.
I'm sorry, y'all. Chris has been struggling with his connection all night. CDC, if you can hear me, what do you carry, brother?
He's buffering probably. That's probably
Yeah,
He's-
you'll get it eventually, but poor guy. I've been there.
Yeah,
it has.
this works a whole lot better with a laptop or a
Chrome.
Chromebook or something like that with a wired connection.
Now earlier in the chat, Hemi Scrub says his Glock 29 bulges bad, and I think he's talking about the Glock Smile.
Yeah, that's 40 cal probably.
Well, he says 29 is a 10mm, but that's the same, right? I was close to it, right? I know the 40s does the Glock Smile all the time. I'm sure Uncle Jim or somebody else who is familiar.
I'm sorry, Fuzzy.
You have an unsupported chamber, not a fully supported chamber on the round, and you will get the smile, but you have to turn it the right way to make it look like a smile. Otherwise, it looks like a frowny face.
Yeah, I know 40 does that a lot.
Can you hear me?
Picking up Brad.
Hello?
There you go. You're back. How you going? Poor guy, been there. I'm hard lined in right now. That's the reason I got good connection. I'm sucking up all the internet in the house right now.
No? Can't hear me at all? What the
I
heck?
can hear
Yes.
You can hear me now?
you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've been, it's just every time I talk, I guess you can't hear me. Yeah. I know. No,
Now we lost you.
Keep going.
Well, this is one batch I got out of Arizona, and that's 1,000 pieces, and I have 2 more of these. So I should have bought. He had a Folgers can, old metal can, full of loaded 38 Super for I think 13 cents a round. I could have probably got them down to 8 and bought. I should have bought it all, for loaded ammo, but I didn't, like an idiot. But Arizona's where it's at. If you guys want to find your stuff, I'm telling you. Kenny's sitting on a gold mine there.
You know what? I see a comment in the side chat for CDC Outdoors. Try cutting off your camera, and you might be able to use the mic.
What happened? Yeah, now you're on live.
Yeah, Cranky, I'm sorry they stole your 38 Super and all your guns.
What?
Yeah, me too, Andy. I get most of my brass off the ground, but, finding 38 Super or 10 mils like pulling teeth.
I know. That's what, Willie, we heard you say someone stole Cranky's gun. You said, who stole my guns?
No, that's what Cranky said. Not Cranky, Fuzzy. I'm sorry, Cranky. I apologize. Big winner. Fuzzy had his gun stolen. I apologize. Brain fart.
That's okay, brother.
So, Chris, Tread recommended that if you cut your camera off, it might save your bandwidth and we'd be able to hear you.
Well, I'll try it.
All right, try it now, bud.
That my internet's so bad.
Yeah, we could hear you there for a second. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay. We can see, and every once in a while you come through clear. So
right. I'm trying.
If not, hold up a sheet of paper. Because
Right.
someone want to know. What did someone want to know? What caliber he carries?
Yeah, that's what Jamie was asking. What caliber do you carry?
What gun he was carrying.
Yeah.
Compact. Yeah.
I heard Ruger Compact.
Ruger Compact. Now, I'm assuming that's gonna be a 9mm or a 380. That.
Probably an EC9 or something like that. ES9, Striker Fire.
American compact.
That's cool, Andy. All the hunters are leaving the brass on the ground. Yeah, I'm missing that here too.
Oh, surrender, yes. Hey, look, if you guys don't know, I don't believe Sharina has any videos on her channel, but I'm very soon gonna try to get her to do some. I get those same kind of issues when I want a new weapon, but then priorities start kicking in and stuff like that.
I mean, who doesn't want a new weapon? Come on now. I'm drooling for something new.
There's V-Boy.
You see it now?
Hey, V,
That's weird. CDC was so clear earlier. I
He
heard him
was.
talking to you guys perfectly.
I know something must have went on.
I know he said he had a problem with his phone. Did he switch to a different tablet or something? Do we
Yeah.
know?
Unless he's got like 5 kids that all of a sudden started playing Fortnite at the same time. I don't know.
or watching YouTube like Carter.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
There's New York Outcast. Welcome, brother. Loads of bacon's back.
Chico, run it down.
Definitely will. Y'all hold on with me. Here we go.
Please enjoy this whole music while you wait.
This commercial is sponsored by nobody. PC Empire, Gun Phaser, Jerry 1911, Echo and the Bunny Man, James Pollard, Thoughts of an Old Soldier, Warsaw Patriot, Cranky Cletus, Loads of Bacon, NY Outcast, 6-Shooter Texan, Texas Outlaw Michael Sines, Broke Loader, PC Bullet Empire, V-Borg 001, Andy 79 Z28, Larry Palmer, Insight Freedom. How you doing, brother? Surrender Birds. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Willie Bullet Man's on the panel with us. And Uncle Jim's. I'm sorry, Uncle Jim. Plural. Singular, I'm sorry. Hear me scrub. I always have too much fun with this. Dead Horse is here. Vanessa Kitty, Chris 338, Ghost Rider, Tread. Let me see who else. Willie Bullet Man's on the panel, if I didn't say that already. And Ashley from Gunstreamer. We're always excited to have ladies join us doing these chats. Let me cut on my camera and show y'all the beard grew back. Tin Man, Big Al, Reloader 762, Mag Max Jeff, Gus Jeff. Did I say Tin Man or should I say Salmon? Georgia Boy 44. Hey, brother. All my Georgia brothers. Big Al. Did I miss anyone? I'm sure I did. Don't blame me, please. Don't judge me.
Oh, Pollard's out there. I don't know if you mentioned him. There's a bunch of people that didn't.
Uncle John. There you go. That's who I was looking for. Fuzz T48. Do y'all remember what Fuzz said? I think that's awesome. I'm still thinking about that. I think I want to get into casting. You know. Yeah, but thanks for joining us on a Friday night. You guys are awesome. How many of y'all see? I had to refresh.
At one point, we had 62. We're at 53 right now.
53. I definitely appreciate you guys and ladies, all the ladies joining us. Our numbers are going up with ladies participating in our live streams, and we definitely appreciate that. So if you know some ladies that's interested in shooting, reloading, casting, powder coating, everything, we definitely appreciate it. CDC, I think we hear you now.
Yeah, he's going down now.
Warsaw, thanks for coming by, brother. Sorry you got to go.
Thanks, Warsaw.
Can
We
you hear us, Chris?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you fine.
You good? I'm good?
Yes. Tell us what you were telling us what you were carrying. Unreal.
Are you serious?
What weapon do you carry, CDC?
Hi. I can hear you guys. Fuck it.
Okay. You want to tell us what you
The
carry?
whole time, man. Ruger, American 9mm.
Nice.
Okay, Ruger American 9.
How do
Gotcha.
you like that?
Hey,
Oh, he got some nice reloading room.
Yeah, he does.
thank you.
No, I'd
Is it-
rather not.
Is that a lathe in the background?
Through.
Yeah, you've been denied entry there, Chris.
I don't know what I did.
It's amazing what they decide to let go through and whatnot. Chris, do you have children?
Yeah, I have 3 children.
They're probably all on the internet and making this go wrong.
You're probably right.
Yeah, my youngest child is laying here on the floor wanting me to go to bed.
Tread, thanks, brother. I see I was muted. I did it again. Look, this was my question. CDC, do you happen to have a John in the reloading room?
I do not.
Stop.
No.
Nobody has beat Tin Man yet.
No, no one's beat Tin Man.
I've got one adjacent. I got a master bathroom right here. I mean, it's on.
But no, hang on now. You got to go through a door. He doesn't. He just walks right
Tin Man
into the
is in
jail
the
cell.
corner.
I can't top that.
No,
I can't do
Tin
it.
Man's the man. I bow to Tin Man.
Oh, keeper of the head. Oh, keeper of the head.
Making the jail cell wine right next to him.
Mop bucket wine.
Andy said he has a sink. Does that count?
Man, how you shit? I mean, how do you poop in a sink? You got to do the waffle stomp when you're done.
That's right. You got to be pushing down.
If you have to ask, it doesn't matter.
That's when you all of a sudden looked at it and said, "When did I have peas?"
So look, it's Friday. I want to know, is anyone reloading or shooting this weekend? Because I want to.
I'd love to. Chico, I would love to go.
But you're reloading, so you're brass prepping, Willie.
Actually, my brass is all prepped thanks to West Covina. It's all 30-06. That's gonna be load. I'm gonna be loading up. Try to load up half of this.
Nice.
I'm gonna try.
So, Chris, we can hear you dumping charges in brass, but when it comes to you talking, it's all whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, man, dude.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
which is weird because I can. The video's fine, everything's fine except when I talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
No.
we'll have to have you on
See.
again sometime soon when you can, when you get a wired connection and maybe another device.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll play around with it. No, no
Hey,
problem.
No,
brother.
don't apologize at all. Do not apologize.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
We have all been there.
Is
Yes.
Now let me ask you this, CDC. Is this your first time ever being on a live stream?
For all, how's that?
Yeah, it's the kids. The kids are using up the bandwidth. I'm telling you. The kids. It happens, brother. I have to take my
Walk
son's
over to
iPad.
the fuse panel and flip their bedroom off. Kill the power.
Anytime I do a live stream, I have to take his iPad away.
That is exactly what's happening. When the kids are here, I have issues. When they're not, everything is, I can watch 3 YouTube videos at one time and be involved in a live stream and nothing be interrupted. But if my kids are here, I can't even pretty much have a phone call.
That's cool, Larry. Have fun. Make a video.
Yes,
Oh,
Larry.
And for those of you that didn't see my video, which I think most of you did, here's my little crystal frog. See my little crystal frog? I still think it was Covina.
Oh yeah, that was convenient.
It's a perfect pipe coaster. I love it. I've been using it. I'm fixing to put my little my little cork bumper. Let's see. Can y'all see this? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cork bumper in the bottom of the this whole left to right to left thing's messing me up. Put the little bumper in there, and that gives you something to turn the pipe upside down. Well, let me just put everything in front of the camera to make it a lot easier. And then you can just tap on the bumper, and so you're not tapping on the table. But I'm not sure who it was. I think I know who it was, but I really do appreciate it, whoever it was.
I know who it was.
And I will smoke a pipe in the house a little bit.
I was just gonna say, inside, Kyle.
I won't smoke cigarettes in the house. I like to smoke a pipe in the house because it gives the house a little bit of a scent, and it's not cigarettes because cigarettes stink.
Look at the screen, Kyle. Look at the
Right.
screen.
Matter of fact, right here. Mm.
130 grams.
SSP 130 grams.
But I've also got the ones that I gave to Jamie. I still have more of those. God, my bench is a damn disaster.
Join the club.
We have these little doodads. 110 grain VMAXs.
Now, you gave me the 130s. I was scared of them 110 grains.
Oh no, man, those are worm burners. I love those. 110 grain boat tail hollow points. At 3,700 feet per second, the 110 grains can be a little scary. The deer is not going to know it's shot. It'll wake up the next day going, oh shit.
That's right, Kitty. That's so true. But now, not to change the subject off your pipe and cigarette smoke and shoving a pipe up the back end of a frog. I just recently, and you guys know all about this, I'm sure. I'm sure most of you own them. I finally broke down and got a Lee Safety Prime. Boy, I was a jackass for all these years not having one.
So you
I loved the hell out of it. No primers on the ground. I'm not freaking with the arthritis in my hands. My hands aren't cramping up putting the primers in. So,
Yeah,
two thumbs up for the new Lee Safety Prime.
that's starting to become a problem with me. I have problems. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have problems.
And Echo and the Bunnyman, almost bought me one. And I thank you again, my friend. Sorry I had to have you cancel your order, but I beat you to it. I pulled the trigger first. But great item. I was really scared because I've seen videos of people having them and the primers falling on the ground. And so far, knock on wood, and I'm knocking on wood, everything's working great.
Willie, we're going to have to go live one night, and you and me just loading ammo as fast as we can go on our Lee Loadmasters.
Oh yeah, mine's all set. I only do 9 now on my Loadmaster.
I can do 9 and 40 cal on one press, and I can do 223 and 300 blackout on the other one. We just need to figure it out because you can straight up hammer some ammo out on it thing.
Damn right. I hear everyone. Oh, my Dylan will smoke I don't know, man. I can crank some rounds out of mine. I literally can crank it.
Maybe a 1050 will, but I'll put a Loadmaster. No offense, Chico. I'll put a Loadmaster up against a 650 any day, but you have to give me about 3.5 months to get it tuned in.
You got a case feeder on that thing?
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. It's not really a case feeder. It's just collator. Collator. Every once in a while, you reach over and grab some casings and throw them inside it and shake it, and you're still rocking and rolling.
I got 4 tubes with about, I don't know, if you go 9mm, what, 45 rounds each?
I don't know how many it holds, to be quite. I think it's only like 25 or 30 casings.
No,
To
hell,
be quite honest with you.
Battle of the presses, man. That would make for a good video.
I'll
Or
look.
live.
It's
Go
right.
ahead, Kyle. You look. Mine's blocked with my shower chair, so I can't get to it.
All right. 1, 2.
Who's gonna be with Team Blue?
Oh
Who's
no,
gonna
team!
be-
I'd love to have a team blue. I would, but I just
No, I'm not.
Someone
saying
needs to will me a team blue, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each tube is actually holding at least 23. I don't probably 25 if they can count the collator that drops.
Oh wait a minute. Let me pat myself on my back because I was right there.
Yeah, it's probably 25. There's 4 tubes, so there's 100.
Yep. And as long as you just shove some up there when you're going.
Yeah, as you're watching Andy Griffith's show, pulling the handle like this. Hang on, let me get over here. Pulling the handle like this, just reach in with a scoop and shove some gas in there. You're good to go.
Oh, especially if you had one of those Mr. Bullet feeders.
Yeah.
Those things rock. You just keep
I
turning
haven't
the tube.
with that. It makes plenty of ammo for me. My buddy showed up with a box of 500 bullets and brought his own brass, and he reloaded it right here. And within 45 minutes, and that was having some issues. Within 45 minutes, he left out of here with at least 490 loaded rounds, and he was off. You know, so
Wee, Uncle Jim. Wee.
we
I go pee, Mr. Wee.
oh shit, now we're French.
I do an Ozark squat. Yes. The only reason I got the Lee is because that's what I could afford. If I could afford a Dylan, I would have bought a 550. I've always loved the 550.
I like the Loadmaster more than the damn 550.
Well, I'll send you my Loadmaster. And you can send me your 550.
No, because I still use my 550. I'm fixing to use it right now to load 2.
Well, you just threw it out. I'm just saying.
No,
You can have 3 Lees presses.
Now look, I'll say this, and because we got people that probably don't have reloading press. Now I think any progressive press has the opportunity to make a lot of ammo in a short amount of time. And it just like Willie said, it's all about probably what you can afford or what you're willing to spend on it. You know what I mean? For me with my stuff, it was the customer service and stuff like that. But I could probably do the same thing in a Lee Loadmaster or any of the other progressive presses. I don't want to detour anybody saying, hey, you have to get a dang Dylan, but I enjoy mine. But I could do that. I've got a lead press sitting right here, a single stage press.
I've never played with a Dylan 650, and I hope to God that I never do get to play with a Dylan 650. Chico, don't invite me to your house because I'll probably buy one. but I like my Dillon Loadmaster or my Lee Loadmaster. Listen to me, my Lee Loadmaster. I love it. You set it and forget it. It's just like the old damn TV commercials. Set it and forget it.
But I tell you what, right off the back, I wouldn't want any other powder dispenser on my Loadmaster than the Dillons that you gave me, Kyle.
Did you get it to work?
Oh yeah, every single time it drops the same powder charge, no matter what.
That Dillon,
set it and forget it.
That Dillon powder measure is amazing. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So did y'all see
you know
the post I put up earlier about where to go for Loadmaster upgrades?
No.
I didn't see. Can you put it up again, Sammy?
Yeah, y'all were too busy.
Man, the side chat's just flying by. I can't even read anything. Hey,
I was just going to say, I just sent mine back to the factory. It should be updated all the way now. I'd hope, at least.
But I will say, with this, with the Dillon and any progressive press, if I do brass prep on it, I go as fast as I can go. But when I'm loading my 9mm, which I shoot the most of, I still take my time and I still put out a lot of ammo, just like I could on any other progressive press. But like Uncle Jim made a good point. He said speed kills. You don't want to make that mistake and double charge or even no charge a case, because as with everything, I'm always trying to avoid a squib load. So this right here is gonna help right here. And I've got some other items on my press. I got the powder alarm and some other stuff, but you always want to be safe when you're reloading it, guys and girls, if most of you didn't know that already. Because you're going to be pulling the trigger on that reloaded ammo.
I've actually remounted my Dillon right here because I'm fixing to use it. I can plug up my UFO light and show y'all what it looks like if you'd like me to, but it's just extremely bright. You can see everything going on, no matter how shallow or deep the case is. If y'all want me to, I'll do it. It's right here. I just got to plug it in and turn the switch on.
You know, they say slow and steady wins the race.
There's the UFO light on
I've had
quantity press. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
We got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the light.
That's the UFO. That's the UFO light. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can see everything going on inside of that press. It works the same on the 550. I can't wait to see Chico's video on the 650. I don't have one. Jealous.
Edward Petty, look, and I was gonna say this, but he kind of took the words right out of my mouth. He said his friend bought a 750. He bought his 650. If you are really looking for a Dillon 650, a lot of people are hyped up on the new 750s come out. They will be selling their 650s. I will not be selling my 650 because it's got almost every upgrade and it's compatible with the 750. You ask me.
Yeah, that's I still, my 550 is, I use it strictly for large pistol or large primer sized anything. I load my 45s, all my rifle cartridges and stuff like that. If it comes down to 300 blackout, 223, 9mm 40, and all that stuff, I'm using a Lee Loadmaster just because it's already set up that way. Change the tool head, fill the thing up with cases, and you're done. But anything for large primer, I'm using my 550. It takes about 14 seconds to get reacclimated to how it works, and then you're cranking out ammo like crazy. So it doesn't matter. And I'm sure the 650 is the same way. It's just you don't want to change the 650 from 9mm to 45, and because I'm sure that takes a minute. I don't know how long it takes. I don't own one, but as long as I leave everything large primer, I'm ready to roll on a 550.
Okay, now I could be wrong, but I looked up that Magic Mike's. The only thing I'm seeing right now is Mike's Reloading Bench. Now I don't know if that's the correct one or not, but I do see some Lee Loadmaster products on there. Not a tremendous amount, but I do see some. And I could be on the wrong one. I went under Magic Mike's, and all I saw was that stupid dancing movie. So,
Mr. Pollard, I've never loaded a single round on a Hornady press, so I can't tell you. I don't know. And Dave, you're right. Speed will kill you. It'll make you. Hang on. Wait a minute. I think everybody was in the middle of their wall of shame.
all right, I see it now.
This is a very beautiful 9mm, minus one part.
Great. My son just came and I'm in a bad mood. Great. Magic Mike's Mod System Review. I'm seeing that online. I'll have to read it up. But thank you for that information, whoever sent it.
Dead Horse.
Dead Horse, thank you, Dead Horse.
Michael Sines crack killed Applejack, brother.
I think every reloader has a shelf of shame. It's like, oh, don't make that mistake again. I've got some pieces of brass that you ought not be able to do that to, no matter what you do. There's quite a few where the Loadmaster didn't deposit the primer. I've done some modifications and smoothed some parts up, and I hadn't had that problem lately. But yeah, you can sit there and you can crank out a lot of ammo on this $250 complete setup.
Yeah, see, now I don't prime on my Loadmaster. I hand prime, then I put them through the collator. I've had a primer pop, and you can, don't get me wrong, I've only had one primer pop, and that's it, you know.
I've had one do it to me, and let me tell you, it'll make you rethink where your trust lies.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Woohoo!
But Lee was good enough to replace all the damaged parts for free, and that was that, you know.
But it does tell you, only use these primers. Don't use these.
They say use CCI primers only, and
Yep. I was using Winchesters, and
same here.
that thing went kapow, and about 4 minutes later, I finally recouped myself.
Yeah, I had all my family running in, making sure I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm fine. Ears are ringing, but
yeah, didn't hurt nothing. Just scared the crap out of me. I had to go to the bathroom for a minute. Had to change underwear. A couple of wet wipes. It'd be all right.
Hey guys, we're over time. Y'all need to start winding up here. I want to, before we start talking about what we got coming up, I want to thank CDC Outdoors. Chris, we enjoyed having you, sir. I just wish your connection would have been better and you'd had a little bit more fun and talking with us, but we'll get to you in just a minute. So be thinking about what you got coming up on your channel. With that, as always, we start with Mr. Chico Wise.
Yes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us for another Jordan Shooting Connection on a Friday night. We enjoyed all the questions, comments, and the cutting up, as always. I want to also thank CDC Outdoors for joining us and every guest that we have, Willie Bullet Man. I'm going to right now post another link to CDC Outdoors channel. Y'all can go over there and subscribe to him. Last I checked, he was at like 60 subscribers. And, as a community, we always support each other and encourage each other, ask questions and what have you. So I've got some reloading coming up, some more videos coming up. I got my new Gammo rifle back from Gammo USA, and I need to do a video on that. So that's it from the Dirty South. So y'all stay tuned, checking everyone out. Thanks for joining us. Kyle, what's up, brother? What you got going?
All right, I had to unmute myself. I got to work tomorrow. That's okay. Going to be doing a lot of casting, I think, if not tomorrow evening, Sunday morning. Got the brass cleaned, drying, which it's in the oven like 150 degrees. So probably going to be loading some 270 here shortly. I've got a German Shepherd that is passed out right over here. And yes, I'm talking about you. You don't have to open your eyes. I want to thank CDC Outdoors for being here. For what we could hear from you, it was wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here. Willie, as always, thanks for being here. I don't know. I can't see either one of you because Jamie keeps posting all the. Okay. I got to work tomorrow. I won't get home till about 4:00 in the afternoon. Then it's casting time. I'm going to wear out the what do you call that thing you made me, Willie? The thing that measures the temperature.
My PID.
Yeah, I'm going to wear out the PID that Willie sent me. I know it already works. Now I just got to wear it out.
Good luck.
But now it's going to be comfortable enough outside where I'm not sitting in 100 degrees, sitting over an 800 degree pot. I got to make a bunch of 44 Magnums. I'm going to make some more 9mm. I don't know. It just depends on what I feel like making. And then me and Angel are going to powder coat them because she's like, we hadn't powder coated nothing in a long time. I'm like, yeah, we hadn't, because I hadn't casted anything in a long time. She's like, I kind of miss that. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're cool. Fine. We'll make that happen. Again, I appreciate everybody being here. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoyed cutting up with everybody, joking around the side chat and everything. And I'm going to throw it to Willie.
Well, CDC, it's nice meeting you. I'm sorry I didn't have more time to talk with you. Nice putting a face with it all. That's what I really love about these live chats. You can actually see and basically, you can't meet, but it's nice to meet brothers. Just we're all doing the same thing. I count us as family. So if I can help you in any ways, please let me know. I'm just going to be loading up some OT6 if I can get the room cleaned up enough to get to everything. But again, just real super fast. If you're new and you do buy a Progressive Plus press, please go slow at first. You can hurt yourself if you don't. Just even with the single stage, my first squib was because I made a stupid YouTube video and I double charged and I pulled it out, emptied the case, put it back in, right in line to put a bullet in instead of thinking I had to put powder back in it. So videos will get to you, So that's me. Next. CDC.
Can you hear me?
Got you good.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I got a couple of videos coming up. Working on editing them right now. They're testing out Shooter's World tactical powder with my 223 and 6.5 Grendel. And then as soon as I get this this pistol up and running, it'll be that'll be on video. So that's that. And I definitely appreciate you guys having me on. It's good experience, and I'm sorry the internet connection wasn't the best, but I could hear you the whole time, but just you guys couldn't hear me. So that's that. Definitely appreciate you, and thanks. If I got any new subscribers tonight, appreciate it. Definitely.
You got
Thanks.
me.
Yeah, thanks, Willie.
Not a problem, buddy.
You definitely got some new subscribers. There's 4 or 5 guys out there said they subscribe to you. Y'all go check out CDC Outdoors. Chico Wise has put a link in the chat on 2
thanks,
different
Chico.
occasions. And if you like what you see, subscribe. I liked what I saw. I've been a subscriber for probably about a month now. Been watching his 30-30 and other stuff. He did some 243. And I want to thank everybody. We had 62 at one point. y'all just amaze us as always, coming to join us on Friday nights. We're thankful and appreciate every single one of you. We remember Fuzz has got 100 pounds of lead he's going to be giving away in 20-pound boxes. We've got some help with the shipping. So if you're a new caster and you're looking to get into casting and you need some lead or other supplies, please let me and or Chico know, and we'll put a pill up on Slack and see if we can help. Y'all be sure to check us all out on the Reloaders Network and on Slack. You can chat with us, direct message any of us. Also check out Headspace. And next weekend, Chico and I will be coming to y'all from a remote location. And we hope y'all enjoy it. I hope we're going to be having a big time and lots of videos to come. So with that being said, y'all check out Uncle Jim tomorrow night. Check out the Crazy Scotsman Foreign and Domestic on most Sunday nights. Hopefully the Scotsman will be off. So with that, thanks to all y'all for joining us. And we'll see y'all next week, Lord willing. God bless y'all all. Real good.
Thank you, Fuzz.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Super nice, Buzz.